tool in InDesign that has absolutely changed my life for the better, saved me time and a lot of frustration. That tool is the layout table of contents feature. So I work with a lot of long format documents where I am manually entering my table of contents after I've completed the document. And then if there's any changes to that order of the pages or title names, I will then go and make those edits manually until now, because this tool makes InDesign do all of that hard work. There's just a couple of things that you need to have prepared before you start working with this tool, and that is setting paragraph styles. So the first one I'll go over, you need to set a style for what this section header text will look like on your chapter spreads. I've named mine section header, and that is what it looks like. It's very important that anything you assign as a section header is actually a section header. I know styles can get a little crazy and we kind of borrow them for different uses, but in this case, please make sure that anything that you assign as the section header is just a section header. And just to keep this tutorial kind of short and sweet, I already went in and preset some styling for what I want my table of contents to look like. So that is what you're seeing here, this TOC list item. And then I also did the same thing for what the page numbers in my TOC will also look like. So definitely do those first. You can do them kind of as you go along throughout this feature, but I find it easier just to set those beforehand before jumping in. All right, so let's get into it. So layout, table of contents. Let's go over what this window means. Right here, your title, this is where you're going to type out what you want the table of contents title to be. I'm going to just stick with something pretty clear, so we're going to keep table of contents in there. I already know that for the styling for that title, I already know that I have a H1 set that I think is going to work nicely for that, so I'll just set that. And then down here is where you tell InDesign which paragraph styles you would like to have as table of content list items. So like I said, that would be our section headers. So anything that we have set as that section header style will show up as a list item underneath your table of contents. So we're just going to hit add and make sure it's over here on the left. All right, down below is where we set the styling for our section headers. So like I said, if you didn't preset your styling, you can do that right here. Just hit new paragraph style and kind of work through that in real time. I'm going to go ahead and select what I've already created. So it's going to be table of content list item. This is the list. We're going to let it know we want our page number after every entry. You could choose before, or you could choose no page number. And then here we're just going to let InDesign know that we would like the page number to sit right indent tab from the list item. All right, and then on this side, it's just asking what style we would like our table of content page numbers to look like. And I've already set that, so I'm going to go ahead and fill in both of these here. All right, that's all we have to do. I don't really look at any of what's happening down here. Maybe when I get a better understanding, I will, discover a new tool down here that's helpful, but we're gonna keep it very simple for now. So let's hit OK. And yes, it's okay, please include my overset text. And you can see InDesign has sort of attached your table of contents to a text cursor here. So we're just gonna click and drag wherever we want. And there we go. It's looking a little rough at the moment, but that's nothing we can't fix. So I'm not crazy about how this is looking. So let's double click my table of content paragraph styles and see what's going on here. So let's see. Let's go ahead and work on the leading. Let's make the leading a little bit bigger. And as you can see, I have a rule set that's supposed to go below each list item. Right now it's a little out of place. So let me go to my paragraph rules right here. The below rule is turned on, weight at 1. It's a blue color, and this is, I think, where the issue lies. So let's get these looking a little bit better. So I'm gonna go about right there, and then I'm going to adjust my leading once again just to make everything evenly spaced out. Okay, click OK. Much better. And what I like about this is you can kind of click and drag and it adjusts the tabs for you, which is really nice. Still not crazy about this leading. If I had more time with you all, I would adjust that even more, but I think this serves its purpose for now. So where this really shines is when you are making edits. So for example, let's go through my sections here. So say we want, I believe the team page is all the way at the very bottom. So the team page is at the end of my document, which doesn't quite make sense. So I'm going to select all of the team spreads on my pages panel, and I'm going to move them. I feel like they should go after the overview. So I'm going to just drop them there. And let's just make sure. So meet the team. This is now section 2. Okay, yep, that looks good. All right, now just to show you how this works and why it's amazing, it doesn't automatically make edits as you're making edits to your table of contents. So once you're done making all of your edits, what you'll do is just select it here. You'll go to layout, and now you're able to click update table of contents. So when I hit this, watch as the meet the team gets bumped up to the top and the page numbers also change. Do you want to include? Yes, we do. Okay, look at that. It just bumped up there. It changed the page numbers for not only that section, but everything else behind it. So yeah, this is a pretty awesome tool. I use it all the time. Let me know if you have any other tips about automating your table of contents. Thanks.